Hey there you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be watching House of the Dragon Season 1 Episode 7. Let's get right to it. I wonder how hard it would be to be a child actor. Not in terms of like how their life goes, but I mean like in terms of like acting itself. Having to tell a child you need to convey these emotions, things that you haven't experienced yet because you know you're still pretty young. Obviously not every kid can be a child actor, so you do have to have some sort of natural talent there. It's inappropriate laughter. Everyone deals with grief in their own way. I won't judge, but kinda inappropriate. Ah, come on. Someone slapped that kid. Ah, awkward wedding. Sorry, awkward funeral. That was awkward. Awkward funeral.
Your little cousins who lost their mother could use a kind word.
I have an equal claim to sympathy.
Hey!
They're harrowing or mourning your line on Sahara.
It would not be appropriate.
Yeah. He just lost his dad. You put him in this position! And now you're telling him he has to, you know, be strong and he has to do the right appropriate thing. I mean, Rhaenyra had her reasons, so it's like, whatever. But you know, everyone's in the shit because of someone's decision. And they did it because of the shit they were in. It's just a big circle of shit.
Weaving dragons of thread.
What is she predicting?
She's our sister.
You marry her then.
I would perform my duty.
She's an idiot.
She's your future queen.
Idiot.
We actually do have one thing in common. We both fancy creatures with very long legs.
How young are you? Exactly.
Weaving
Oh no. Oh, there's a spider right there. A crippled spider, but a spider nonetheless. Sorry about your mom. My fake dad just died too, you know? We all have something to grieve. Ah, that's nice. Shouldn't be alone in your grief.
Both my seat and high tide will be yours one day, Westeros.
You know he's not your actual grandson. Come on.
It's your birthright, lad.
From the Lord Driftmark. It means everyone's dead.
That kid's seeing things that other people aren't. Very right to the point. Aemon's not such a bad kid there. He's showing at least some form of sympathy compared to that shithead. Oh, uncle. I mean, Daemon. I mean, Prince Targaryen. I mean, divorced. No, not divorced. Newly single. Oh gosh, I'm getting my terms all wrong. No amount of getting drunk will save you from this one.
Retrieve your patron.
Why? Why can't you just let him grieve? It's like, he just lost his sister, you know? It's like everyone's gonna grieve in their own way. Laughing inappropriately, or just moping out at sea. Have you lost the use of your legs now
Your
too?
girls are the very image of their mother. The gods can be cruel.
Clearly.
Seems they've been especially cruel to you.
Yes.
Did you have to do that? Did you have to dig at your brother like that? Yeah, you know, he's hurting. He gets by with quick, witty remarks.
You should return with us to King's Landing. It's time that you came home.
Pentos is my home.
Still so stubborn.
I know we've had our differences, but let them pass with the years.
I need nothing.
Okay. You need nothing. So defeated.
Brother.
Can't, will not accept
Sorry for your loss.
any help or sympathy.
No matter how fat the leech grows, it always wants for another meal.
How long you been saving that one? You just met him and he just launched it right at Adol.
Go to bed.
But mother.
Where are you going? What are you doing now?
I'm going to bed, Emma.
That's not her name. He's losing it. Oh god, it's this episode. What's happening? I can't see. It's so dark. Oh my god. It's so dark. Nice job in dealing with the grandkids, Otto.
Get to bed.
You making me look bad. Jesus, there's fires going, but I can't see anything. Hardly. Is that Aemon? Who the hell thought this was a great idea? Are you just trying to save on CGI costs? Just make the scene incredibly dark. And then we don't have to, you know, put too much effort into the CGI.
Daemon did what he thought best.
Daemon only ever does what is best for Daemon. Lena needed our maesters.
Well, no idea of your maesters would have been any better.
As our maesters.
Yeah. It's nobody's fault.
Our insatiable pride.
How did we make this into his problem?
Is it such a terrible thing for your husband to wish to win it back?
The night of all nights, let us lay aside this falsehood.
Just an excuse to be able to talk
It's
to
not
the
just
issues
your wife that drives you, it is your own ambition.
that has been underlying.
I gave up the idea of wearing a crown a generation ago. It is you, Lord Husband, who refuses to abandon this pursuit, even now at the cost of our children.
How long has this conversation
What is
been
this
due?
brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?
Legacy may be why you live your life, Corlys.
We do not see eye to eye, it seems.
I want Driftmark to pass through Lena's line to Baela, to true Valarian blood.
Real Valarian blood.
Declare it now, while all are gathered here, and we will say that is how we will honor Lena's memory. Rhaenyra's children are not of your blood.
Yeah.
But Lena's are.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
And there we know what he truly wants. Legacy. Legacy over blood. Yeah.
Laenor has been restless for years, but now he will be useless.
And now I shall
I know
dump my
better than anyone
husband
that
for a
can
new
talk.
husband. At least this new husband
You
would
have more
be
to
more
lose.
proactive, be more useful.
To conceive a child, we performed our duty as best we could, but to no avail.
What in the bejesus is happening? I can't see.
There was no joy in it.
Yeah, I bet there was no joy. You guys like duck, and he likes
It
goose.
felt good to be desired.
I understand Sir Harwin was quite
Strong.
devoted to you.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yes, he was. And I trusted him.
What does that say about Laenor?
I do not believe Alicent's capable of cold murder.
Each of us is capable of depravity, and more than you would believe.
Damon knows human nature.
I believe it of you.
It's true. Everyone's
If you're accusing
capable
me,
of
you're
terrible
making more
things.
You abandoned me.
I spared you. You were a child.
More underlying issues
Yes, I
coming
was
out.
a child. And look at what my life became without you.
You blaming him?
Well, I wonder what you think of mine by comparison.
Uh-oh.
Did you love her?
We were happy enough.
Well, that in itself is a great achievement.
Not too bad, I guess. In the world of Westeros, happy enough is pretty happy in my book.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I am at least allowed to mourn my losses.
Hey. Oh. Ah. Why? Why on this? Rhaenyra?
I'm no longer a child.
Yeah, that's true. But it's a funeral. I guess at least they're doing it sorta away from the funeral site? I don't know, I can't tell. Looks like it's the beach. Aemon? Yeah, okay, Aemon. Could the moon not output some more light, please? Did you have to film when it was cloudy? Is that the reason it's so bloody dark? My gosh. I can't even see an outline of what's going on. I really hope season 2 does not have any more scenes like this, cause this is ridiculous. I cannot see, but I can hear dragon noises. It's like a giant sand dune or dragon. They look very similar right now. Oh, couldn't you guys have colored his eyes like bright orange or something? Just so I can see something in color. Ah, color. No. No, shoot out some fire so I can see. Not necessarily at Aemon, just shoot out some fire, please. The sand dune can move. There's no way that Aemon would be able to hold on. No way. He should have been flown right off. Is there like a seatbelt on this thing, you know? Some sort of leather straps. Is that water? What's going on? Was that a good landing or a crash landing? Can't tell with Vhagar's size, you know?
Vhagar has a new rider now. She was mine to claim. Then you should have claimed her. Maybe your cousins can find you a pig to ride.
Everything was okay till the last part. And now we have kids violence. Game of Thrones just does not stop. House of the Dragon. Violence of all kinds and sources welcomed. Maybe not welcomed. These kids are more vicious than some of the adults.
Jay!
Alright, now beat the shit out of him.
You swore oaths to protect and defend my blood!
What is they supposed to do? They're supposed to be in bed.
That is no answer!
It will heal. Will it not, Maester?
Yeah, eyeballs will heal for sure. Ow.
Eyes lost eyes.
That's pretty gnarly.
Me?
Ow, what was that for?
What is the meaning of this?
Fool. These kids are kind of a menace. I was like, I don't know, David, we're just like, what? This is entertaining.
My son telling the tale!
Silence! Aemon, I will have the truth of what happened.
Are you sure about that?
The Prince Lucerys brought a blade to the ambush. He meant to kill my son.
It was my sons
I
who
don't
were
know about
attacked
that.
and forced to defend themselves.
I don't know about that either.
Insults were levied against them.
What insults?
Ooh,
The
yes.
legitimacy of my son's birth was put loudly to question.
What?
Called us bastards.
My sons. This is the highest of treasons. Prince Aemon must be sharply questioned so we might learn where he heard such slanders.
He's just got his eye fucking sliced out.
Over an insult.
Yeah.
My son has lost an eye.
Everyone's in the wrong here. Rhaenyra is gaslighting
Where's
just
Selena?
as hard as
I
Alicent.
wanted the boy's father,
Where is Selena?
Being
Could not
useless.
find sleep, had gone out to walk.
entertaining his young squires. Adventure.
That was inappropriate.
Look at me. Your king demands an answer.
With which eye?
Who spoke these lies to you?
Lies? Well, they're not really lies.
It was Aegon.
Yeah. Pin it on your brother.
Me.
It's just like, someone take the
Where do you get
blame.
such calumnies?
I'll blame anyone.
Aegon! Tell me the truth of it!
But don't actually give me the truth.
Father, everyone knows. Just look at them.
That's not what he wanted to hear.
This interminable infighting must cease!
You got the truth. Do something with it.
family.
Other than just say we're family and push it under the rug.
Now make your apologies and show goodwill to one another.
What?
Your father, your grandsire, your king demands it!
You can't just demand apologies. That's not how this works. You can't even look Alicent in the eye. King,
That is
indeed.
insufficient. There is a debt to be paid. I shall have one of her son's eyes in return. He is your son, Sarah.
Maybe that specific punishment is a bit much, but I do feel like there should be some sort of punishment. No one takes, his ruling seriously if there are no consequences.
Alicent, this matter is finished. Do you understand?
Don't think she does.
Alicent!
And drama. Damon coming in with the save.
You've gone too far. Have I done but what was expected of me?
Is no one gonna come in to break the women apart?
Will you flout it all to do as you please?
Alicent!
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? Is trampled under your pretty foot again.
She is right.
Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness.
The truth comes out on both sides. Maybe we should apply pressure to that, she can bleed out from that.
Do not mourn me, mother. It was a fair exchange. I may have lost an eye, but I gained a dragon.
That kid sees the bigger picture. What is one eye compared to the power of the largest dragon ever existing right there at that time?
I have conducted myself in a manner unbefitting my station.
Yeah.
Or any other. I lost composure.
Yeah.
Assaulted the princess.
Yeah.
Already the word is spreading, the gossip speculating that I've gone mad.
That's right.
All true.
I've disgraced myself and ensured my husband's favour will forever rest on her.
No, not
And
forever.
yet, I've never seen that side of you, my daughter. I even doubted its existence.
It was an ugly thing, I regret it.
We
play an ugly game.
Seems proud.
And now, for the first time, I see that you have the determination to win it.
A master and a student.
You see her for what she is, what the king's stubbornness has wrought.
Yeah, entitled
What will he
goes
say
to
to me?
daddy to
He'll forgive
solve
you.
all her problems.
What else can he do?
That's true. He is pretty wimpy.
Keep a grip on your passions, and I promise you in time, you and I together will prevail.
It's good to have good old dad back. Hello.
Is everyone alright?
No.
Broken nose is the worst.
Thank you, mister.
I should have been there.
Those should be our house words. Aemond called our sons bastards.
And you weren't there.
I hate the gods for making me as they did.
I do not. You are an honourable man. With a good heart. It's a rare thing.
But a good man might be not what is needed in this context. You might need someone who's a bit more vicious, more aggressive.
I recommit myself to you. You deserve better than what I've been. You deserve a husband.
She does, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be you. It sounds more like, you know, he's forcing himself into this position that he's just not suited for.
If it's I you want, balance the scales. I am your servant.
Don't give him any hints. Takes things kinda literally.
That will not be necessary.
Thank you.
But your devotion has not gone unnoticed.
But she does know what she's doing.
The day will doubtless come when I require such a friend.
Friend.
I shall await your call, my queen.
He seems happy.
I need you, uncle.
Ada.
Kasta timer pinayuragon costondau ilvur anogri ilo letago nihus belzuris belmura umaisarome nihus dri.
Good old Targaryen traditions.
We could not marry unless Rhaenyra were dead.
Unless he's dead, you say?
Could you love Lemon?
Then grant him this kindness. Set him free.
Be free from your body.
And the realm will whisper that I was somehow responsible.
Let him whisper.
No, not the hand too. Come on. Oh no. Can't you get some sort of, you know, blood disease or sickness mixing in, you know, another person's blood like that? Maybe Targaryen blood is just different. Are they drinking blood right now? Or is it just wine? Oh, they seem happy. Thankfully, the second marriage worked out. See, if the first marriage doesn't work out, try for a second. Who is it? I can't see. There we go. Alright, so we just finished watching episode 7. A lot of stuff happened, you know. I don't really want to go through a recap, so I'll just say some of the stuff that really struck me. First off, I have to just list it off as a complaint, and I know it's been a complaint that a lot of people also had with this episode. Why is it so fucking dark? Money cost, it's for the artistry of the scene, or, you know, whatever. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, I get all of that, but you can't fucking see anything! Come on! I mean, I think the only thing really would have liked to see is, you know, Aemond riding Vhagar a little bit more easily. As for the other writing, yeah, you can keep it like that. That's fine to me. But yeah, it's just so dark. Like, please, season 2, no more episodes like that. I'm begging you. But other than that, a lot of good stuff going on in here. I love that Otto's back. Like, I like Otto. You know, he's scheming, he's conniving, he's smart. you know, just a little bit here of him here and there, which I did enjoy. And him and Alicent, you know, Alicent just losing it at the end, and he's actually proud of her, you know, he's excited to see this part of her. Pretty twisted, but also, you know, he's right. You play an ugly game. No room for a soft heart here. So, yeah. Viserys just being a total... he just wants to be lied to. He's asking to be lied to. And yet his words are saying, I want the truth. He gets the truth. He doesn't like the truth, and he tries to just sweep it under the rug. It never happened. Just say you're sorry and move on. You can't really do that all the time. Sometimes, yes. But this can't be your go-to method, you know, to solve all your problems. Just push it away. They just become bigger, which they kind of do. They definitely kind of do get bigger. Poor Viserys. He's having a rough time. Oh man. And, you know, Aemon seeing the bigger picture of like, hey, you know, I lost an eye. I mean, it'll still suck to lose an eye, but you gain the power of a dragon, one of the strongest ever. You know, if you do the math, it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. So, very ambitious, that kid is to be respected for sure. And I think the last thing I want to say is just the end with Rhaenyra. You know, like, I've been digging a lot at Rhaenyra, but, you know, he's a good guy. He's a good, decent man. But sometimes a good, decent man is not what is needed in certain situations, certain contexts. And they play a game where it's very ugly, very cutthroat, very vicious. You know, Rhaenyra is just not really suited for that kind of game. Daemon is. Like, he's sort of born to be in the game. Because he's just as vicious and aggressive and crazy and chaotic, which is sort of what you need. Rhaenyra is a bit too square. And I did like at the end that, you know, they faked his death, right? Like, when I was initially watching the scene, I was like, oh man, this is so bad. This is how he's gonna go out. And then it turns out, you know, okay, they faked his death. It's like, okay, thank gosh. Because I was like, this is stupid. Like, wouldn't, like, I mean, I do have an issue with it, actually, yeah. Wouldn't the guards or whatever take an inventory of the people, a head count? Like, where's the servant boy that Daemon took out? Why, you know, did anyone ask questions about that? Were they just thinking, like, Carl just came up and, you know, took out the kid and, like, dumped his body somewhere and they couldn't find it? You know, there are questions. There are definitely flaws. But I did like that, you know, Rhaenyra is actually still alive. They didn't kill him off in such a lame way. So hopefully we get to see him again soon, later in the future. But yeah, things are moving now. Things are moving more energetically. The battle lines are being formed with, you know, the two sides, with Rhaenyra and Alicent. So we're getting there. The big clash is getting there. So I can't wait to see, you know, where things head to later on. And until then, catch y'all later.